Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Thursday Night Racing. It's just another sim race and we are live again and on schedule. This week, or tonight, it's week 12. We race on Tuesday in the F3. He's going to go to the GT3s for the first time in a long time. Why? Well, why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? I'm going to be taking up the Mercedes GT3. Which made me think, actually, I don't know if I've actually painted this car. So we need to just go over the trading paints and double check. I think we did. I think we did paint this car. Oh no, I didn't. I just in my paints. Ooh, that's not good if we didn't paint that car. We might have to use a different car then tonight. No, we never painted it. It's like a moron. What did we? Oh, there we go. Yeah, we did. What's the legacy one? Oh shit, yeah, it upgraded, didn't they? Oh god, I ain't got time to paint it. But we had the old one, but not the new one. Okay. We'll change cars. I was going to run the Merc. It's probably not a good idea now. But I hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is enjoying themselves. If you're watching this on recording or live on this Thursday night in the UK. Lots going on this week. Myself and so hopefully going to have a good night at the office. So I've raced GT3s for a long time. It's at a track we know, which is Road Atlanta. The car we've got available to us, we've got the Lambo or we've got the Porsche. I'm thinking the Porsche and Lambo. I've driven a Lambo for a long time. I do. Much trading paints. I can't remember what I've got painted up and what I haven't got painted up. I've got a Lambo in the colours. No. So we've only got the Porsche, I believe. I haven't got a Porsche painted. I thought I did. That's a Legacy Cup. That's a Cup, Porsche Cup. It's a 488 GTE. I could have sworn I had a Porsche GT3. That's GT3 Cup. Oh my god, I've got that car painted. No, we're not racing them tonight. Oh, there we go. Dick. It's right, there you go. Different. It's got a fancy livery on. That's why I couldn't see it. Yeah, let's race the Porsche 911 GT3R instead. I'm just going down over the livery. It's not Nvidia, the setup. Download. And download. There we go. Alright, let's go for a practice. We've got the... Hello, Jason. Enjoying the old ping pong match. Sorry, let's go. There we go. Yeah, quality game of ping pong. That was. Quality game. We go forward to about 1 hour and 24 minutes. You'll see the shot of the night. It was the shot of the night. Because he tells everyone at work that he beats me every single time, and he's not beaten me yet. I mean, that was the most amount of games he's won in one night. Actually, 6 is his record. That's actually first week I think it was like 11-2, then it was 19-3, then 19-5, and 19-5, and then 18-6. So he's got some going to do to get near me. But he's doing all right. He'll get there. I think he will beat me one day. Actually, I think he will. He'll work it out. He'll work out how to play me. Because I am that annoying person that turns up with a different trick every night. GT3s at Road Atlanta to come up. A long time since we've driven GT3s. long time. Got lights on for pedal cam. Oh no, to be honest, it was an idea we bounced around a few weeks ago, and he was alright with it. It was just doing it. But it's funny because you can tell I address the camera. I address what would be an audience, and he doesn't. I think he forgets about. I know the camera's there because I'm used to doing this, so I will just basically monkey around and be a dick, which of course he loves. No, he's alright. He's alright with it, to be honest. It's just a case of doing it and just. Well, I'll play for the camera. He won't. So, in anything that's in his favour. If I start dicking around a camera, I'll probably be a dick. Double check my car setup. Lovely. Garage. Setups. Roll outside. He's driven a Porsche. It is a sport. It was a sport. What road Atlanta? It's a great track. It's a great track. I mean, I never actually successfully.
Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour.
2, 1.
Pit exit is clear. Push now.
So different on this wheel, but it's a Formula wheel. Touring cars at VII. GT4s, and I am not doing VIR because I suck VIR. Hey, yeah, one track I want to avoid always is VIR. Lovely stroke. Going deep. Doing 116s. The Merc. Stupidly OP on this track, looking at the amount of people in the Mercedes in practice. There on the brake set. Not too much curve. Interfering with my buttons. I don't know. No, I don't know. Hey, that one. How you going, big one? You well? I'll see you back.
3, 2, 1.
There's a car approaching. Stay behind the line.
Nah, he's not embarrassed, Jace, to be honest.
Clear left.
Can't go that fast there. Just find that limit early.
3, 2, 1.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
Squeaking his brakes, not the temperature yet. It's a lovely noise. Days of school. Those are a long way behind me.
B50.
Oh,
Alright, Kev Dog, we need to watch the track limits.
it's taking too much curb on corner in there. Trying to maintain as much speed as possible and getting it wrong.
Watch your speed. 3, 2, 1.
Pit exit's clear. Push.
Minutes till the session starts. It's a 40-minute race in the GT3s at Road Atlanta coming up. Let's see how we go. First corner. Get the first corner right, this is the key. Don't hit too much curb, that's better. Look at that, that was nice. Crest, left. Down through the S's. And braver. field yet.
Best lap in this session. You're currently 3.0 seconds off the pace. Sector 1 is 1.4 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 1 is 1.3 off the pace.
Absolutely lovely to drive, I have to say. Nice slide through there. You've got the rally cross style. Yeah, it was touring cars, wasn't it? There's not many tracks in this last week that I want to race on, that I know well. The touring cars and GT4s are VIR, which I do not know at all. I don't know, Road Atlanta. I haven't driven the GT3s for a long time, so normally a track I know is a good track to get going on. Again. Suzuka on Forza for me, I'd say. Suzuka is, yeah, definitely on Forza.
That's your best in the session. You're now 3.0 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
Oh. Lift off oversteer. Be careful of that around through there. Oh, someone's racing a GT3. A Ford GT, sorry. Oh. Okay, that's right, we've got some decent pace there. It's just practice. I think I'm only 46 out of 60 odd. I think I've got some pace there to do well in the race. Maybe. I mean, there's a lot of people ranked higher than me in terms of iRating in this series, so I'm not too worried about my starting. I'm actually looking at the lap times on the board, pretty much where my iRating says I should be. So, not too bad. The neighbours are loud tonight. So session gets underway in about a minute. I look, there's only one person with a similar iRating to me who's higher up than a lot of people, so people outside. Yeah, there are some noisy neighbours around here. It's hard to get their friends around. They've got kids of their own. I don't know how they're so loud. The kids in there.
Game disconnected. Bye.
Right. Yeah. Having driven Forza, pretty much all of them since Forza 3, Forza 2 maybe? I think Forza 3 was my first one. Yes. I'll be honest. I mean, Forza looks pretty. It's a good game. It's a good game to pick up and play and lob it around. I mean, Forza is what got me interested in sim racing. It's where I got my first wheel for. And yes, it's a great game. It's quality, but it hasn't got the depth to it. iRacing is not the best sim. It's good. Better games are out there. Absolutely. It's the best online side of things compared to any other game. Best online experience. But compared to Forza, yeah, it's another step up. You know, I think a lot of people go from Forza to iRacing. Actually, I think quite a few people make that jump. I certainly didn't. I went to Assetto Corsa, then went to iRacing. But yeah, if you can run it, you have iRacing run on most computers, so you don't even need anything powerful to run it. It's just the cost of it. It's not the smartest, shall we say. I got out of the top 13 cars, all Mercedes. Yeah. A few Porsches further down, but nothing in any spectacular numbers. Live speed. Is it live speed? Yeah.
Double check your car's.
No, but a lot of people have said that was good back in the day. I mean, I think it's got content behind it now. But a lot of people do say it is pretty good. Setups. I haven't actually practiced for my qualifying setup. Podmic. So yeah, I wouldn't mind having a bash in it one day, to be honest. It's one of those things just to sample it. Let's say like I said, of course, which is almost as old as LFS and R Factor. Yeah, that's what people tell me. You got to have mods, but I don't think it's as well supported anymore. In the grand scheme of things, this is a shame. You know, it is a shame to see that. There's 28 cars in this split. I'm car number 9. Oh God, thank God, I've been lasting very well.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 19 Celsius.
Quite a few mercs still. I've never painted a new Merc. I've got the old Merc, but I never painted a new one. Not sure what racing next season. There might be some more GT3s, I think, thrown in for good measure. Definitely do some Formula 4s, because they've been good fun when I've raced tendencies and been pretty successful at that. So,
Double check your car setup.
double check touring cars as well. So.
Watch your speed.
Look, it exit's clear. Okay, Kev Dog, we've got 2 laps to sell a decent time.
Here we go. tyres. Kind of a shame like Assetto Corsa isn't updated anymore. It's not updated in 2018 or 2019.
It's now
2018. That's been out for like 5-6 years already, but that game has got such a big mod support. It's unreal. Even making that game look unbelievably good. Tracked it on corner entrance. We'll start again. Back out of that. Too greedy. Far too greedy on the entrance into the S's. Do you know what? I looked away, wrong time now, and just got deep on the corner, and then that was it. Got balance, momentum. Oh well. We'll qualify towards the back of the grid. Let's start again. Didn't quite pay attention at the right time there.
That's a new fastest lap for Sir, 17.38.
Brake harder, Kev. Brake harder. Great noise, that Porsche there. Great noise. Didn't really brake hard enough. Just tapped it. The thing of it, when you're driving cars without ABS, like the touring cars ABS, but the Formula cars, driving into a car with ABS was actually probably harder actually because you don't trust the pedal as much. Yeah, it would have been alright, but yeah, shit happens. One day. I'll hook it up. Well, actually, the race can be a bit more promising, shall we say. We're starting in down at the back, 20 odd, out of 29, probably 27th, 26, yeah, 26 at the moment, I think. Which is fine. I don't mind. I mean, I don't mind actually. I mean, if we put our best ever lap in, we would have been. Not really anywhere near to us. It would have been still off Juan Mata. I don't know if it's the famous former Manchester United and Chelsea footballer. I doubt it very much. The guy in pole was putting a spectacular lap there. To be over 6/10 ahead of the guy in second. That's a big difference on Road Atlanta actually. Massive difference. Right, session's finished in 15 seconds or so. We can get going and rock and rolling. See, when I saw that last week, I went, no. I just went, not doing it. Not touching VIR. I hate it. I just never get on with that track. Something about VIR is just like, no, not good.
It's time to join the grid.
It's time to
Double
join
check
the
your
grid.
car setup.
Good. Let's have a sip. 25th we started in the end, apparently. It's okay. We can work our way through from here, he says. There's nothing wrong with a Mercedes and pretty much British racing green.
Okay.
Oh, someone said good luck, avoid him. Car number 18. Excuse me. Sacre bleu. I need French looking at the driver flags. A few mistakes. So hopefully, could be me. 40-minute race though. It's actually the longest race we've run for a while. Apart from the the Daytona, that was over an hour in the end. So we've got a pace lap as always in this
40 minutes. P25. The track temp is 19. The air temp is 18 Celsius.
Valentin is
Follow
starting
car
to pit
number
road.
11.
There we go. Car 7 pulling off. Dirty sounding Merc around. Quite a few Mercs in this race. Top 5 all Mercs.
Okay, Kev Dog, get ready.
Kind of got them on the inside. I do have a clutch. Well, I need a clutch to be honest. wide already. You go wide in that corner, man. Six people joining in the stream. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Just an Average Sim Racer. We're just on the pace lap for the GT3 VRS Sprint Series at Road Atlanta in a 1.9k split. I think that says on the top left. So welcome to the channel. Hello all. If you're not new, or if you are new here, we are driving the Porsche 911 GT3 RS.
Mic check. Yo. Thank you.
We're starting 26 out of 28. Qualified like an umpty. That was you would. Heat into the brakes. Green any second.
Floor it, green.
Need him. What are you doing? You know, man. I did not pull off at all, did he? Tentative already. Really tentative. There we go. Slidey.
Right side, still there, clear right.
Sorry, Pedro.
Not quite got the tyres there yet. Don't feel like under braking.
Just done a 17.12.
Oh, big twitch.
Hold your line, clear right.
Pay attention to track limits. Please, Kev Dog.
What the fuck is going on?
2 cars off.
They're working on a flag.
3 cars off. Someone else smoking a bit.
Terrible dive bomb by the green E1. I'm glad you're in the wall.
We got away with that actually.
Just following a car in front of me. Someone turned across the front of me.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah, we've got through the corner together. The gap in front is now 7.9. So it's not good spot. P24. Dog looking to refuel, 35 minutes into the race. Sector 1 is 1.5 seconds off the pace.
Maybe for 35 minutes. Okay. Interesting. It's a really long distance I can go. I don't think I can fuel save that long, unfortunately. Right, we're up to 9th. Right, no, it's not.
Ahead is now 7.7.
I said not if I look at number 9 on the screen somewhere.
That time was 1:20.06.
Thanks for that. Thanks,
Yellow flag.
We're losing 69 points on iRacing.
The gap in front is now 0.7. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
For throttle, get away with that. I haven't got my replay button active. Oh man. I get pulled on by this chap.
No!
So that's someone dying somewhere.
Yellow flag, alrighted Kev Dog, you're in the sky, the gap's now 0.9, 23rd place.
Died around here somewhere. There it is.
What the hell?
Sound like someone else dying somewhere?
The car behind is catching, the gap's now 5.6 seconds.
Is he catching or has he got damage?
The gap in front has increased, it's now about 2.4 seconds.
Just concentrate.
P20. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Deep. Wave it out. Oh, go wave out.
The gap in front has increased to 0.6.
It's the first time I've driven a GT3 car in about 20 weeks, I reckon. End of season 1. Season 2 was very much touring cars and GT4s.
Sector 1 is 0.3 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.2 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.38 off the pace.
Go. 19th place at the moment.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. The gap behind has now decreased to 3.1 seconds. Sector 1 is 1.2 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.41 off the pace. Sector 1 is 1.5 off the pace.
Behind me is catching really quickly. Not surprised. surprised, to be honest. He was considerably faster in qualifying.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Okay, Kev Dog, you've used half your fuel.
Not battling him.
Come on, don't let him get away.
There's no point battling him. He is faster than me.
62 is 1.4 off the pace.
Hovering his draft there, but isn't it? I think I'm not really getting the braking part right.
119.28.
Some kind of rhythm up.
Okay, Kev Dog, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
That a little bit.
You're a second off the pace in sector 1. The gap in front has increased to pace.
Bobby. A bit of smoke there.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Oh shit.
V18, front lap was at 119.62. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
No, 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 no.
That's 20 minutes to go.
On your right, hold your line, clear right.
Alright, Kev Dog, arm distance. We think about 7 minutes of fuel remaining.
Good greedy on brakes. What do you do? Oh, caps. Yeah, they like caps, mate. Seven minutes of fuel. That's alright, I don't mind, mate.
E16.
This is the automatic purge chatbot that's on it. Fuck's sake.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 22 Celsius. Blue flag.
Oh, that was rubbish.
Car left, still there, clear left. Left side, hold your line.
Blue flag.
Still there, clear left.
Same smoking.
On your left, hold your line.
Blue flag.
Hold your line, clear left.
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 7.0 seconds.
Left side, hold your line. Still there, clear left.
Evening, big pricks.
17th place. Blue flag. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Okay, Kev Dog, 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. The leader's pitting now.
Yeah, Jason's been around. He had some computer issues early on, I think. Come on, car. I'll give you a draft, Alex, and I'll let you by just before the chicane.
Guy behind's catching. The gap's now 2.9 seconds. Sector 2 is 0.42 off the pace.
Car right, hold your line, clear right.
Don't worry about me on the left ride.
Okay, cab dog, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Sprints has been polite at his escort. One too many. One too many. Oh, that's bad. Oh, I've got away with it.
Sector 1 is
On your right, still there, clear right.
More lap, I reckon.
Right.
Horrible pit lane to get into.
Watch the speed.
Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour.
Nine,
Okay, cab dog will fuel you to the end of the race.
6,
4, 3,
4,
2,
3,
1. Box now.
1. Stop.
Optional repairs, I don't think so.
Watch the speed. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you. Blue flag.
Clear left.
Well. We're tempted to sit in there quiet on the tyres. What are we looking at? Right, so we've got 12 minutes to go. We are sitting in 19th place.
13 seconds.
The guy behind me is 13.5 seconds behind, so
Picking in there, I don't know how much of a problem.
Sector 1 is 1
Hard work tonight.
The gap to right ahead is now 16 seconds.
And the Porsche is an absolute beast of a car to drive in terms of the weight of it as well. Compared to a Formula car, it's so heavy on the steering. Curve in the wrong angle there.
Clear right.
Blue flag.
No worries, big man. Thanks for popping along at school. Cheers for that. Much appreciated. Ooh.
Sector 3 is 1.3 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Car right, still there, clear right.
You know, man.
Blue flag.
On your right, hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line.
Oh, you gave me a 4x for that for smashing my arse.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Then I lost the place.
Place. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
Car left, clear left.
Blue flag. Sector 1 is also 0.
Oh, some weird damage. He's fucked me right up, he did. Smacking me. Absolutely fucked me right up. Doing that. What prick. Annoying when he did that. He didn't need to drive like that, but he did.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 70 seconds. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
no rear grip on the car.
P3, P4, that is.
You know. He's fucked me right up.
Sector 1 is 2.6 off the pace.
You are, mate. What's up, Jace?
Okay.
Don't really get that one, mate.
I'm going with it already. Never extremely done.
Ah, okay. Probably. Probably would be, mate. What's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon? A nap at your age?
About you, mate.
What are you doing, sir? How the hell can you blame me for that?
There's so much chat in this.
I don't know how you can blame me for that. You nicked the Apex.
I do love that one. You say, oh, you blame me for that. You missed the apex.
It's left.
The apex is the fastest way through a corner, typically, on the particular corners with that. But you don't have to hit the apex. If you're in front, you've got the line. You drive how you want to hit drive it. Missed the apex there, come here, fuck off. I think that was one of the reasons why I stopped streaming on Facebook, you know, because of him.
Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds off the pace. 5 off the pace.
Don't have much confidence in the rear end of his car anymore.
Sector 1 is 1.4 off the pace.
What's that in? Ankle. Lorenzo, get a draft and I'll let you by just before the chicane, mate.
20th place. Sector 2 is 1.3 seconds off the pace. Yellow flag. Last lap.
Whoa, that's great, guys.
The funny thing was, I remember about that one with Apex. He was trying to tell me I missed the Apex on the corner. You don't actually have an Apex on at knock kill, wasn't it? So if you hit the Apex, you're fucking dead man. A blind crest.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
That's a lot.
P20. Okay, it's over. Well done, mate. Good finish.
It said I'm in P20, but my scoreboard says P. My actual board says P19. Beautiful noise of that car. There's no visible damage on there, is there? On my punt. Got a person messaged me back yet? No. The person on the table to the table messaged me back. How rude. How rude. People want money, I want to give you money and you can't even take it. Outrageous. Let's see if I put some results. He did place as 19. Yeah, that guy spun on the previous lap, so I'll have his pace, thank you very much. We were still doing good lap times, 19.4, which was reasonable compared to people in front of me at times, but yeah, we just didn't get a... We didn't drive well enough, did we? We just drove like a tit. You know she's got a nice shrubbery.
Game disconnected. Bye.
Right, so we lost 33 iRating, I think there. And lost about 009 on the boxes on the safety. So, not terrible. There we go, right, let me just configure my joystick. Because I am not on the right one. View controls, there we go. Annoyingly, it always resets that. I have no idea why. I would like a shrubbery. That should be a sound effect, shouldn't it? Maybe if I crash into some undergrowth, a shrubbery. Man, that was a tough race, that was. My wrist was fucking is a bit stiff after that. Right, so that was GT3s out of the way, and yes, we suck. We absolutely sucked. I'm not doing Formula 3s again. That was just That was a little bit painful as well in the end. What have we got? Orange Park Raceway in the half an hour. 10:30 races. Pickup Cup. No. NASCAR. Trucks. 15 minutes fixed, 43 laps of Darlington. Should we do an oval race to finish off the night with? Yeah, why not? Let's do an oval. I need to change my wheel settings to NASCAR. iRacing NASCAR. iRacing NASCAR. America. Fuck yeah. America. Fuck yeah. It's a great song. Let's go race at Darlington in a fixed race. Did I click on that? No. I should do it on that one. That one. We like a bit of ovals. I mean, who doesn't like an oval? It feels like later than 10 o'clock as well. How is it only that? Motherfuckers in the world. While we're waiting that to load, I don't know if I'm going to bring it up alright. iRacing announced new content. It's not the page I want to go to. Well, that's loading. What's on your mind, Cat? Not a lot, thank you. So they announced, I missed one on 2 days ago, an announcement. How many people stopped you on the ride home, by the way? Many women. Not one, mate. Okay, I saw many women on the way home actually saying that. So, iRacing just announced this. That didn't work. Which is a new called the Porsche Mission R. It is based off a GT3 Cup car. It's fully electric. The first ones are iRacing.
Hello, game on. Double check your car setup.
So that's coming. It's free. I think they said it's free as well. I think I heard. I need to check that, but I think it is. This is the first of their content drops for the new season, Season 4. I would be tempted to give this a look. Apparently, I think it's 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. So yeah, give that a whirl. And the second one was a new free track, which was something I'd never heard of, called Rudskogen Mall Centre in Norway. So they tease these pictures of these rocks, and everyone's like, yeah, Pike Speak and all this stuff, and everyone's like, no, it's a track in Norway. Herman Tilke. 2 mile, 3.5 kilometre track. Do you know what? I thought that as well. But yeah, they're saying it's completely free. No, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy for them to be dropping that in. So it's going to be interesting to see how that works out as a free track and see how that drives. It's a track that no one knows anything about apart from Mr. Mullet would be happy. He'd be all over that. Because he would have heard of it, obviously. Right, Darlington. Not a track I'm familiar with. Oh my gosh, I'm sweaty. It's like I've been playing ping pong. Oh, what a name! Just joined the session. Berko Umbach. What a name, Berko. Love it. Crowd go wild. Oh god.
The pit lane speed limit
Watch
is
your speed.
72 kilometres per hour. Your exit's
Go.
clear. Watch the white line.
You say that, but you know you're wrong. can't remember if it's a... It's not a speedway. One of these pokey ones that require nice throttle management. How fast can you take the wide over part? Oopsie.
Watch speed. 2,
Oops.
1.
Your exit's clear.
Back on the sequential shifter for this. Can't see the bottom of the track, can you? Oh my word, the slide is real. She's a tricky one. Run out of track very quickly on the high line.
You quickest overall.
Fucking hell. Now the replay button's working. Why is the replay button not working? It is now.
You've just done a 34.10.
This is a tricky little oval, isn't it? Spits you out and just wants to oversteer you off the track. Fucking hell. The pit road's not there.
Your lap time was 33.43.
Drift it. Still missed pit road. Where the hell did you get into pit lane? American bloody pit stop say. You there? There is, isn't it? Jesus. This is kind of shit you gotta learn, haven't you?
Your lap time was at 40.16.
Right, when I see the cone. Right, this is the temporary pit lane. The escape road, isn't it? That is.
Watch your speed.
Watch your speed. Box in 2,030 feet. The guy behind has just done a 31.10.
Nine, 8,
Box in a
7,
5,
6,
4,
5, 4,
3, 2,
3,
1.
2,
Box now.
1. Stop.
Boom. This is going to be a fun race, isn't it? Not. Stop messing around with my car. Right.
Watch your speed. 2, 1.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't cross the white line. The guy behind has just done a 31.69.
Matteo Minetti was just in the last race of VRS as well. Good man.
Fastest lap for Minelli, 29.91. P2.
Lift off early. Fucking hell. Really wants to spit you out that corner.
Fastest lap for Minelli, 29.85. P3, it's your best lap in this session. You're now 1.20 off the leader's pace. That was a 31.05. That's your quickest lap. You're currently 0.78 off the pace. That lap time was 13.64.
And now every time.
We'll need to come in for repairs. They've shown us the meatball flag.
Shut up.
Watch your speed. 2, 1.
The exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Lovely little slide there mid corner.
Good luck. That's your quickest so far. That puts you 0.60 off the pace. You've just done a 30.45. Lap in this session, you're now 0.31 off the pace. Your last lap time was a 30.17.
Damn!
We've been called into the pits for repairs.
Really? Oh well, let's go race. Oval's always a bit of fun. This is going to be a crash fest, I can see it. I can see it happening
Game
already.
disconnected. Bye.
There's your email from Barclays. Direct debit being set. No, that's my business. I want that book.
Hello. Game
Hello.
on.
Hello,
Double
lovely
check
voice.
Car setup.
Car 7.
Watch your speed. 4, 3, 2, 1.
It exit is clear.
2 Brits in this race, me and the guy called Nigel Hartz.
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 27 Celsius.
Watch your speed. 1.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in 1870 feet.
That corner's tricky here, especially in corner exit. There's not a There's not a big margin of error. Which was pretty strange for an oval.
Watch your speed.
Watch your speed.
1.
Pit exit's clear. We've got 2 laps. Let's get this done. Now 27 Celsius.
Uber ovals, what is it? Rest.
V3. Fastest lap for Gray, 30.21. Fastest lap for Wilson, 30.08. V4.
So easy to run up and clip the wall, isn't it? Jason, I was. You was what? Definitely not fast. But not a million miles away either, actually. Looking at those times on there. Oscar. Oscar Schleven. We confirmed it. Maybe. No, we'll check the drive on. Was what was that? Possibility of Oscar Schleven coming to iRacing, apparently. Someone's done some deep diving on those new content that they put videos out for. I mean, interesting track. No one, I guess, another track no one really knows about. They can do is getting some more American road courses along. I don't know if they're missing any big ones, but definitely could do with some more. I mean, St. Petersburg and Toronto could do with those circuits coming into iRacing. Toronto looks like a good fun street circuit. So St. Petersburg. Well, St. Petersburg's like a semi-permanent, isn't it? .40 seconds remaining of qualifying. It's gonna be a shit show, isn't it? I can see it. Semi. There we go. Semi. A semi. Excuse me, sir, would you like a semi? No, I do not. I want a full. Well, so we've got 43 laps here. It's about 30 seconds a lap. So we should be done in about 20 minutes. If it's green flag running. We should get through.
That's the end of the session.
Should get through without tyres and fuel. That's the plan.
It's time
in
to
my
join
head.
the grid.
It's time to join the grid. Davis Johnson III. Howdy doody, sir, are you? Let's just turn on that. Turn off that. Like I said, might reset when I start out. Maybe. 1.3k strength of field. We are starting 9th, middle of the pack out of 19 cars. Excuse me, s'il vous plaît. I think we've got a live on. Stop mentioning it, I remember. I did stop mentioning it. So you got a square ID. Interesting delivery. It's got, what's it got? A Martian on it. Excellent. There we go. There it is. And shagging your mama. Oh, I don't really want my tear off on and off. Oops. Turn the tear off. We got a live one, boys. We got a live one. As soon as you see numerals in someone's name, you got to question it, haven't you? Got to question it. Got to be incest or inbred. It's taken a few weeks, hasn't it? Really. I can't see the subscriber count, so it's added on a subscription as well.
P9, 43 laps. The track temp is 27. The air temp is 26 Celsius. Follow car number 13 in the inside column. Get ready.
Estimated that's 59.
To close the gap to the guy ahead.
You did, Jason. You came back at the right time for a race start. Said David, wrong channel, mate. You go and have a look at ping pong pricks. Yeah, Davis. Yeah, you got the wrong channel, mate. I think you're looking for ping pong pricks. That's ping pong and PRIX. Go search that on YouTube. You'll enjoy that content. Here we go.
Go, go, go.
Late green flag that one, isn't it?
We've got a car on the outside.
Of course we have.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear high. Car high. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Jesus has dropped in there.
Hold your line.
Legends.
Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Now.
Still there. Clear high.
Take position.
Someone's loose already. Oh, it's gonna go wrong.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. 3 wide up high.
All close yellow. Watch out.
I think we guessed.
Pits are closed. His car is out. Line up single file behind car number 19.
Somehow we managed to avoid that.
Pits are open.
Moist. Got the replay just at the right time there, Jason, yeah. It's a tricky old car to get into the corners. It feels like it just wants to get loose on the way in.
Tires were a little bit too cold to get all that racing the first 2 or 3 laps there, guys.
Thing is, that guy recovered and then he like came into the racing line again while he was like still kind of trying to.
I'll be back.
Yeah, he kind of got screwed up in turn 2, and it kind of extended from there.
Yeah.
Pacing. We haven't been given laps to go yet.
Safety car is out. Pits are now open.
Thank you, Jim. I'll be back. This will be the last race of the evening. 2 longish races at the moment, probably my limit.
Full course yellow. Pits are
2
closed.
short ones. 2 to green. 2 to green. Excuse me. Davis has got a bit quiet, hasn't he? Maybe he's checking out ping pong pricks. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching the channel and you are a regular viewer of the channel, be sure to check out Ping Pong Pricks on YouTube for the second channel. Mine and one of our moderators, Ant's exploits playing table tennis. And also me proving that I'm better at it. It's on YouTube. Go check it out. Ping Pong Pricks. I need some kind of cool animation that comes on the screen every so often. Bats a bat and ball across the screen at each other. Gives you the
It's closed.
the link. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Does that subscribe button actually play
Kev Dog,
the ding ding as it comes up, guys?
This lap.
Just kind of noticed actually on the meters. If it is, I need to turn that off because that's going to be really loud. Yeah, I'll turn it off. I thought the sort of flap up on the audio meters. Like, what's playing that? Oh, subscribe. Shit, has that always been doing that? Has that always been like that? I had a problem with the sounds and stuff a couple of weeks ago when they had the Windows update. A funny feeling I might have turned on then. Yeah, that'd be when the sound update.
Yeah, fourth.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing.
That's not good.
Green, 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 let's go.
You're clear inside.
P6.
Hope it doesn't pop up.
Oh my god.
Car high. Car outside. Clear outside. On the
You got away with that.
Hold your line. You're clear high. Got a car high. You're clear outside. Outside.
P11.
Clear high. Car high. You're clear outside.
Well, kind of got away with a little bit of that, I think. Just ran up the hill.
Got a car on the inside. Hold your line. Clear low. Got a car low. Still there. Still there. Clear low.
Just settle down.
The leader has just done a 29.89. E14, you've just done a 33.06. That's your fastest lap today. The gap in front is increasing. It's now 1.00. The guy ahead is Matteson. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
So loose.
V13. The gap to Matteson ahead is increasing. It's now 1.31. That lap was a 30.87.
keep going, I'll try to stay high here.
Joker.
Alright, Cav Dog, you're reeling, Lemons. The gap is now 0.23.
Don't really know the best place to overtake on this over as well, because it didn't seem wide enough to go.
That was 31.22. Place.
Far too close to what my comfort that is. Oh God! Get around the corner, car.
Lemons ahead is now 0.90.
Oh my God, it does not want to go around the corner. Get on that high line.
Okay, Cav, the next car is Lemons. Is reading you in. The gap's now 1.27.
Right, they crashed the wall in two corners.
That lap was at 31.50.
Got to turn the wheel more.
Gap to Hopkins behind is now 1.38.
My steering settings in the wrong place, I think, to be honest.
Is Patterson.
I didn't want to go around the corner, I was understeering like mad. hit that was. Shh. Dick move. Doing no good, that isn't damage. Oh, now. Plenty of fuel.
Okay, Cav Dog, that's half distance. Fuel levels are fine. V12.
Oh my god. Pay attention. Shh.
Looking up to Hopkins behind is now 0.41.
It's going Sterling. Tyres wearing down, or that's just me driving like a tip? It's probably me driving like a tip.
That was at 32.26.
Hang on, if you're fast, you can get around me. Let me know.
Shh. I mean, I don't want to hit a wall.
Still there.
Your lap time was at 32.66.
You're clear inside.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 29 Celsius. You're reeling Hopkins in. The
No, I'm not reeling her in.
144. Hopkins in front is now 0.92. The car behind's pitting now.
Outside. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Oh.
Clear outside.
Sorry, dude, that's some serious fucking slide there.
Yeah, no worries, I'll touch. Keep it on going, you're good.
Inside, clear inside.
Well, if you wouldn't drive like a jackass, I guess you wouldn't be sitting sideways on the track.
Hopkins'
Now, would
head
you?
is increasing. It's now 5.3.
Of
course, yellow. Watch out.
Man. The 14.
Safety car's out. It's closed. Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car number 03.
Really want to punt him for that move.
Of course, yellow. It's a closed. It's are open.
Got to place some out.
Safety car is out. Pits are now open.
Up to third place, just like that. Really want to bump this guy.
Safety car is out. Pits are now open. The lead car's pitting.
We're in the lead, guys.
Safety car's out. Pits are closed.
Give this guy a lucky dog shot and get him past.
Missed the pit stop the first time around too, Lee.
Safety car's out. Pits are closed. Get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Really got to sit this guy in front of us.
Not supposed to be next to the 11th.
You're now in the lead.
Car high. Clear high.
Thanks, Kevin.
Car low. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Inside clear. Inside. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there.
P5.
Clear low. Car inside. Still there. Clear inside.
Nice save, dude.
Car low. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear inside. You've got a car low. Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
Hello.
Clear inside.
Sorry about that, Steve. I was down there and you were coming down.
V11. The gap in front is now 0.90.
Inside. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear low.
Oh well. We ran near the front for a few laps. Just for the sake of it.
V12.
Oh. No, someone spinning. There we go. You saved it. Oh shit. Oh man.
Hopkins is getting closer. The gap is now 0.80. Okay, Kev Dog, the next car is Hart. There's a car rejoining in front.
Got a car on the inside. You're clear
I'm not
inside.
going to fight you for this. I'll let you go on straight.
Car low. Hold your line. Still there.
Come on, Kev Dog, push, push, push. We can catch
Oh, I
this.
got no grip.
Side clear.
Toots, it's got twang.
13th place. The guy in front is Hopkins.
Got a car high. You're clear outside.
The gap to Hopkins ahead is increasing. It's now 1.62.
Yeah, so ain't got the grip, have we? Ain't got no grip. Hopefully we can get a bit of a shunt up ahead.
Two laps left.
Nice move, Club.
Oh. White flag, we got no yellow for that one. It's annoying.
V12. One more to go. The gap to Hopkins ahead is increasing. It's now 5.4 seconds.
Car's battered. That's a lot.
V12. That's the end of the race. We'll get him next time.
Oh, we're finishing 12th. Somehow. Lost 24 iRating, so back below 1300. Yeah. Moist. And that other Kevin Rameen was an absolute bellend, punting me off early on. Yeah, I was slow, but I don't give a shit, you know. But you can't just fucking punt you off. Doesn't work that way, boys and girls.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Yeah. Good job your safety rating, Lotte. Have I had a notification? In what context, sir? YouTube. No. I don't think what notifications turned on. I'm pretty sure it's an extra subscriber, apparently, tonight on my own channel. Short answer is no. But we have a comment, so I can't see it. Yeah, I can't see it. It's probably being held for moderation, shall we say. 14 views, though. It's going up. There's more views than my last posted video on YouTube that I posted on the main channel. It's gaining some traction. Remind me tomorrow, you need to set it up on yours as well, mate, so you've got access to it. I have to go to the edge, because that's what I was set up on. YouTube Studio. Comments. Overview? No, nothing, mate. Let's see comments. Look at comments. No, it's probably fine. It was a spam one, mate. That's a shame. The woman hasn't got back to me yet either. It happens a lot on some of my videos, to be honest. I put one out and it will say there's a comment and it's never there, so I would assume it's a spammy one. Some kind of spam. But 6 subscribers, though. Getting there. Getting some traction. Really, the analytics. Watch time. No one's watched it. 15 views, 6 subscribers. Contents. Really say much known as it. Audience. Yes. No. It doesn't really tell us much where the people are from, etc. Not enough data. What damn you, YouTube. Give me the data. Yeah, well, 15 views for the first video, mate, and that's got a lot of traction. I think this afternoon, actually, this evening, because it was only on about 5 or 6 views when I started streaming tonight. So maybe that link Jace put in there was a bonus. I tried it. The first one I did. Straight to comments. Hold potentially inappropriate comments for viewing. Shall we just go allow all comments to see what shit happens? Okay, there we go. See what happens. Yeah, all sorts, mate. Fucking all sorts. Yeah. People are watching for 2 minutes 23 on average. See, that's actually quite interesting. People are watching 0.6 hours of watch time so far. So, you know. Channel pages, director unknown, browse features, YouTube search external. The people are finding it through just regular YouTube. Just channel pages popping up on people's pages. It's alright. Moist. There we go. Ooh. Because you're not sure we're over 18. I told you we're not over 18. Ask me, oh, is this suitable for kids? No. Safe search. Bloody YouTube. Google was thinking that we were. away. Privacy. So now getting sidetracked now. Right, go away. That looks like no tennis court I've ever seen before. Apple. Whoa, what the fuck's this? APP. Tell me what sport it is. Tell me what sport it is, man. Look at the rackets on it. Picture in picture. I'll try in a second and I'll go back and curious though what sport this is. What is it? Really good size of the rackets. They're like square things. Go away, bloody Microsoft shit. It doesn't sound nice, guys. There we go. A little bit of sound somewhere. Completely sidetracked from racing to this. What's the crack?
Alrighty, guys.
Ooh,
We are
boys.
back with our last match of the day. A rematch from previously. James Ignatowicz versus J.W. Johnson.
Let's take a look at the bracket here. This is the bronze medal match. The winner gets stack screwed for gold.
How does that work? That's the bronze medal match.
Defeating Dylan Frazier.
Oh, he gets a second chance.
Ignatowicz
Okay,
falling
yeah.
to stack screwed.
He lost.
Question is, Adam, how much does Ignatowicz have left in the tank?
Oh, he wants no warm-up, that's for sure.
This is a ball that looks like it's got holes in.
That draws a smile from JW and Ignatowicz as we do a little quick restart.
15 seconds. Oh, see, okay.
What the fuck? Sponsored by Lexus, so it's USA Pickleball. What a name of a sport. Pickleball, there we go.
Are you getting the injury report update over here, Adam?
Yeah, he's just letting James letting me know that he is fresh as a daisy.
Yes.
Somehow
If you look on the left hand side, you can see where
I told you.
Fresh as a daisy.
Where? It just says USA Pickleball. What's that? Pickleball? Could be paddleball. Well,
sometimes when you come into a match, you can also subtract
that's
from
like paddles.
alertness. These two are good friends. They train together all the time. As a matter of fact, when James beat him in the front,
I mean, what's it trying to be?
About it, you know, in the post-game interview, because he is displaying.
It sounds like a
humor again.
wet willy.
He says he's not the cat and mouse guy. He's like, why don't you just rip that, James?
Yeah.
And I mean, I've seen him play some nice cat and mouse, but I think he should have ripped that one, Ari.
Johnson got a kick out of that commentary. Looks pretty good so far, doesn't he?
Yeah, for sure. So you always know when you're in a medal match and one of the players does not want any warm up whatsoever that they're probably a little bit fried.
Good control, right?
He's moving well early. Now, we have seen him literally be sick twice today.
Yes, no, for sure, for sure. And usually what happens, I've been in this situation plenty of times, if you're not 100% physically.
That just said pickleball, didn't it? Head pickleball. Sponsor, obviously. Out? Was that out?
What is the answer, Adam? You're going to finish.
Yes, yeah, I was going to finish. Sorry. You usually just take out all your margin for error. And you just kind of go for it. You slap some shots.
I'm trying to work out.
You can't get hot like that.
Golly. Oh. Moist. Yeah.
ATP cross court. This is high quality.
Yeah, good stuff. And we've seen several drop shots from J.W. Johnson early, and I don't know if that was a product of the situation or possibly him thinking James might be fried a little bit and making him move.
Yeah, JW looks a little distracted early, thinking, you know, his good buddy.
Trying to work out what the scoring is. Do you have to have serve to get the score? Because they've got more than 3 points.
Hydration issues.
Out.
Sure, and it's actually a weird spot in JW's situation where
you got to get the serve. Okay.
Change your strategy. You just do what you do.
Get serve and win the point on your serve.
Change it to what your opponent physical situation.
Oh, good shot.
Jokingly saying good shot to himself.
Yeah. So you got to get the serve. A bit like squash. Oh.
Drop volley, but it dropped on the wrong side.
That is correct. So I was going to say feathery touch, but it was a little too feathery.
It's pickleball, yeah. A little on the back to correct style pickleball. Control.
It's tough to beat JW in that game, as you pointed out earlier.
Yeah, for sure. And when you're at the kitchen and JW does one of his great slice drops, once that ball hits the court, it really takes off.
Ball stayed up. Forward now.
We should sit there and watch this pickleball.
Side out. Blocked at 3.
I'm more curious. Look at it.
Yeah, when you can take those shots out of.
I'm kind of trying to work out why it exists.
It makes it
You know, is this? It's not tennis. It's not squash or badminton. It's
I see
James
for more on his serve as well.
You got to play bigger, huh?
It's the fact it's called App Tour, and obviously tennis is called the APT Tour. It's like, dudes, I mean, seriously, try and separate it, where people will not be interested in your sport.
And let's be clear here.
And what's the point in that green area as well?
I haven't seen too many indicators.
Can you go in the green area?
JW being fatigued, but he's had a lot of court.
They don't seem to be
so let's not
using it in any particular way. Or does that mean your serve has to go in that past that area?
It's not necessarily the case.
The ball looks like a. Oh, that was out.
Ignatowicz didn't make the call. He says it was good.
It's tough when you kind of jerk your head like that. So he's coming forward, and then
you have to call the other ball out.
Blistering passing shot, and then you jerk your head to look.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's not an easy call.
You have to call the ball out yourself.
Those are the ones that are extremely difficult, right, Adam? When you're maybe the onslaught of cramps coming in, it's the bending, correct? That's anything low.
I couldn't said it better myself. So really that is the issue. Getting when JW hits that low shot or that dipping shot with topspin, getting underneath it and getting it over the net just turns into a very tall task.
From a tall player.
Yes.
It's a volley game, isn't it, really?
Yeah. James upset with himself. He said, come on, man, that's a shot 100% or not that he wants to stick.
He does fucked, he does.
That's the one. That's the one right there where he would have he would have had a deep knee bend. He would have got underneath that ball, and he might not have hit the best shot in the world, but he would have put it in play about 2 or 3 hours ago, and that's the one right there that he just can't keep in the court. So, yeah, tough situation to be in, and we talked about it all day. The battle of attrition and how being physically fit is so important as these players are just becoming tougher and tougher. No easy outs in this tournament. So
a couple quality interviews.
I love the fact that there's a stand at the back called hospitality.
Look,
I
started school.
Hospitality?
Enough time.
Apologies if anyone's coming to channel expecting this sim racing. We just got completely sidetracked by
some of the
pickleball.
Older
is all I can understand it possibly to be. How it came up on my YouTube, on my alternative channel's YouTube feed.
To balance that out with court time that you need to have now.
It sponsors by Lexus. Fair play to the lads.
Earlier, now you need to have that. So just another advantage for the 20-somethings.
Yeah, or younger.
Exactly. So the 20-somethings, not always, but often kind of have a little more freedom with
There's no strings on the bat. It's literally just a paddle, isn't it? So is this paddleball?
Easier, and that's,
We don't understand it as paddleball. They call it pickleball.
part of the deal.
I've heard of paddleball. Never looked at it. Right. So then from that. Spin. It's a bit table tennisy in their shot play.
Yeah, and
in terms of the way they're trying to manipulate it with the wrist.
Hold on 1 second.
That's what she said. Oh,
it's quality exchange.
Volleys.
For two guys that are tired.
Yeah, great shots from JW there. But I do, maybe not on that previous shot, the drop shot before that last point. But
ball doesn't seem to bounce either.
More into his arsenal, knowing the situation.
Pulled off that one too quickly, side out.
Yeah, that was, you don't see JW that not balanced too frequently, and that was not a pretty stroke.
Yeah, that's better movement there by Johnson.
Yeah, that was the flinger.
The what, sorry? The slinger.
To catch it and throw it as opposed to actually hitting it.
That drive gets line.
Yeah, but
that was the line?
One motion.
Miles out.
Motion doesn't matter how you hit the ball. Let's take a look. Yeah,
oh, that was
right
out.
On the outside of the line. Tough shot from JW.
Well directed.
Yeah, it's a nice job. Purposely going short.
No ball, boys. Nothing like that. Get your own ball yourself, lads.
Inside out topspin backhand, but putting it short in the court right where he wants to. Great execution.
Just missed it.
Yeah, looking for that inside in. Missed it by 3 or 4 inches wide, but I think those are the rips he needs to take.
Out.
Good lateral movement. It's the length.
Good lateral movement.
All day here.
Big
wingspan.
Oh.
Nice drive up the line.
No, it's a passing shot.
Into the court from James. Funny how we get
enough of that. Get sidetracked. I mean, that was. Yeah, it's pickleball. Fuck me. Men's and women's doubles. There we go. 11 hours stream. Bloody hell. Wow. We watch the basics.
Chasing that A and want to save time on proofreading? Grammarly makes editing one click simpler.
Anyway. 100 years of pickleball. I mean, that's a tennis court you're on there. That's. Pickleballs. I mean, it looks wrong. It's called a pickleball. I mean, that's something you throw for your dog.
Hi, I'm Lisa Palsick, and this is Michael Manini. We're coming to you from Pickleball Zone in Bend, Oregon, and the Oregon Pickleball.
I'm sorry. You can't take that word seriously.
And we regularly teach an Introduction to Pickleball class. However, we know that with the current pandemic going on, we're doing some online learning for lots of things. So the Deschutes County Public Library asked us to film an online Intro to Pickleball class for you. So Michael and I are going to take you through our Intro to Pickleball session as we normally would when we teach it every week here at the Zone. So first few things we're going to talk about is equipment for pickleball. Once you're ready to get out and start playing, you're going to use, obviously, a pickleball paddle. They come in all sorts of shapes and sizes, and when you get ready to play,
he does, doesn't he?
we've got demos that you can try out so that you can find the paddle that is right for you.
Oh, yes.
So when you go
Gonna find a paddle right for me.
it's important that you choose the right equipment.
Look at him. He looks so awkward. He's holding his one ball.
Court surface that you're playing on. If you're playing on a hard court surface, which is just like a tennis court surface, you're going to use a ball called an outdoor ball. Why they call it an outdoor ball is because
it's an outdoor ball.
The size of the holes in these 3 pickleballs, you'll notice that they're a little bit smaller than the ball that Michael's holding. The reason for the smaller holes is that when you play outdoors, you want to cut down on the wind resistance on the ball.
Guess what? When we use a ball outdoors, the ball we use is called an outdoor ball. Oh look, an indoor ball is used indoors.
This type of ball with large holes in it is only meant to be used if you're playing on a wood surface or more of a multi-surface, more like a plastic gym-style floor. So if you're playing on that plastic-style floor or a wood floor, you're going to use this ball that has the larger holes because it is going to bounce up a little bit higher and be better for that particular playing surface. The other thing that we mention at the start of every class is equipment. We talk about the types of paddles that you can play with. However, we also talk about the importance of wearing a court shoe. A court shoe is a shoe that is going to work on the type of surface that we're playing on. It's a tennis shoe or a pickleball shoe. It's basically the same thing with a nice hard rubber sole on the bottom.
It is the same thing because no one sells anything called a pickleball shoe.
It's not ideal
Can't be a thing.
running shoe or any other soft-soled shoe, as the court surface is like sandpaper and your foot can stick and you can end up hurting yourself. So we always like to mention wearing court shoes when you play pickleball. Okay, so a few important things about
Let's go into Foot Locker and ask for a pickleball shoe.
paddle and grip pressure scale for pickleball. Number one, when we're in our ready position, the most important thing to keep in mind is that you always want this top tip of your paddle pointing in an upward direction. That means that I'm starting out on offense and in a neutral position.
Sorry guys, this isn't sim racing, I know, but I'm intrigued after just stumbling across pickleball. Oh, what a face.
Now, the grip pressure scale in pickleball is a scale that goes from 1 to 10. 1 being a very soft grip where I would almost loosen my fingers and let go of the paddle. A 10 being such a tight grip that I could probably not squeeze any tighter. When to use what on that grip scale. Anything soft, you're going to keep that grip about a 5 or less. For any of your dink shots, your drop shots, any of your blocks that you're trying to drop soft. For anything that you're trying to hit that ball hard, you're going to squeeze 6 to a 10 on that grip pressure scale, helping to give you a little extra power on those shots that you're trying to win the point with.
Extra length, maybe?
Basic way to hold a
Oh god, how can she keep a straight face?
Variations. Number one, we're going to hold this paddle as if we are giving it a handshake.
I bet.
Any of our hands right here are going to be lined up right in line with the edge of the paddle. Now, the second variation to this grip is called a V grip in pickleball. What that means is I'm simply going to take my pointer finger and I'm going to put it up on the back of the paddle.
I bet you will have.
V between my fingers, still holding in that same handshake position. Both grips have their positives, so pick the one that feels right to you. Okay, so now Michael and I are going to take you through the basic rules of pickleball. Now, keep in mind that
oh god, what we stumbled upon.
One, if something is
He hasn't even said a word yet, has he? It's just like Uncle Fester.
make it a little bit harder so that the points could last a little bit longer. Or if one team has an unfair advantage over the other team, they've made a rule that will help to take a little bit of that advantage away from that team.
I've never heard this in any sport. Let's make a rule that gives the other team a chance because they're shit.
So the first one that we're going to talk about
Michael's a solid 7, mate.
is right here. We, as pickleball players, refer to this area as the kitchen. However,
she's in the kitchen.
This area is really called, if you were to look it up in the rule book, is the no volley zone. Now, volley in pickleball, anything that we've hit out of the air.
Of course, in the kitchen. I mean,
this rule, you can never be inside the kitchen and hit a ball out of the air because it would simply be too easy for you to win the point. Michael, can you demonstrate that? So if we were allowed to stand in the kitchen and hit that ball out of the air, it would simply be too easy. So every time you are hitting a ball out of the air, you must remain behind the no volley zone line, or as we call it, the kitchen line. So
can you go in and wait for it to bounce?
Volley
It's almost missed.
the line. And he maintains his balance so that he does not fall in the kitchen, because the other part to our kitchen rule is if Michael strikes the ball out of the air and his momentum based off of that shot brings him into the kitchen, they consider that the same thing as being in the kitchen and hitting it out of the air. So we're going to demonstrate.
Is it wrong there's a beer advert above the top of the kitchen? He's not allowed to go in the kitchen because the beer's there.
Okay, so just a reminder, anytime you want to hit a ball out of the air in pickleball, it's okay as long as you remain outside the kitchen line and you regain your balance right after that shot.
God.
Okay, now we're going to talk about when it's okay to go into the kitchen. Anytime your opponent has hit a ball to you that is a ball that's going to...
What, I want some food? What, I want a drink?
It's okay to go in the kitchen and play that ball. Michael and I will demonstrate that right now.
I bet. She's in the kitchen. She's on the foot in the kitchen.
So as you can see, as we were playing that point, we were
that was a
able
point?
to step in the kitchen
Wow.
because every one of the balls that we hit, we allowed to bounce before we hit that ball. Now, keep in mind, the kitchen itself is not illegal. So if someone hits you a ball that's going to land...
Oh my god, there's so many lines in this.
You can step into the kitchen ahead of time before it bounces. Just make sure it does bounce before you hit it. I'll demonstrate that now.
How many times did you said kitchen in that last minute?
Okay, so just as a reminder, anytime you
Oh,
want to hit a ball
God.
out of the air, you can do so.
Oh, tell me about it.
Remain
It's absolute gold though, isn't it?
kitchen line. Anytime you'd like to go in the kitchen to hit a ball, it's okay, but that ball must bounce before you hit it. And if you do hit a ball out of the air, you cannot step in the kitchen and follow through. You must.
You don't want to follow through in the kitchen, you do not want to do any follow throughs in the kitchen.
To step in that kitchen for that next bouncing ball. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate a ground stroke style serve for you today. Why we refer to it as a ground stroke style serve is because it resembles our return of serve.
Is it because it is a ground stroke?
Now, I'm going to start so that my feet are in a diagonal position as if I had already taken a step towards that ball. A way that I can check my feet and make sure that they're proper in this serve is by simply taking my paddle, putting it down with my feet, and making it point to my target. If it's pointing directly at my target, I know that my feet are lined up properly. Now I want to make sure within
You
the
don't do that every time, are you?
my ball is always below my waist or below my belly button. when
My
it's
ball's always below my waist and belly button.
beneath the ball. I'm going to have a nice tight grip with this one.
Oh, fucking hell.
This ball, pull the paddle back,
It'd spank it.
let go as my paddle
All we need now is the word spank.
by following through.
Oh, fucking hell.
We'll demonstrate for you.
I'm thinking about that. Exactly, what was if you need to follow through?
Right, this is called the straight ahead.
Oh, he has a voice.
Sir.
Sounds his balls in his pocket, man. Fucking really hard on.
Point your toes at
Oh,
the target,
shit.
which is the middle of that left rectangle on the side, that side of the court. And you will look at your target, which is the middle, then put the ball below your waist, slightly in front of you. Then watch the ball and the paddle. Arc the paddle back, swing through the ball, and follow through. Okay? Keep straight at the
It looks so awkward.
Look at the target, ball and paddle below your waist, swing back, strike the ball, and follow through.
Okay, so one rule that applies for the serving team is called the 2 bounce rule.
Here we go.
The 2 bounce rule is that when I serve the ball to the other side, that's considered bounce number 1. The person returning serve on the other side must let the ball bounce before they hit it. Then, when they return the ball to our side of the court, we have to let the return of serve bounce number 2, before we are able to hit it. So at the very start of the game, if our team is serving, we are both going to be starting from behind this baseline.
So it kind of stops the
After we serve,
chip and charge, doesn't it?
stay in our ready position back here, waiting for the return of serve to come over and bounce before we strike that next ball. And remember what we talked about with the rules, if something is really easy, especially when it's for the serving team, they've taken that shot away from us. So there is no serving, running in, and volleying in pickleball. It would simply be too easy to win the point if you were allowed to do that.
No, it would be called tennis.
Now it's time to talk about scorekeeping. When you're saying the score out loud,
Oh, he looks so bored, doesn't he? Look at him.
numbers. You're going to say your score first, your opponent's score next, and then you're going to say, which number server are you? Are you the first person to serve this turn, or are you the second person to serve this turn? So, before I serve each ball, it's my responsibility to call out the score. If I am on the right side of the court when the side out has happened, and my team is now ready to serve, whoever is standing on the right side of the court will become the first.
I mean, they've not even played the sport, have they? They've just literally just...
001.
Please tell me someone says 007. Now, that'd be awesome.
If we win that initial point, we are going to switch, and I get to serve again. Now I'm going to call the score 1-0-1 because I remain the first server of this point. 1-0-1. Now, if we lose this point, Michael and I are going to stay just as we are in this position, and Michael is going to be the next server. I'm done serving because we did not win the point. So now,
crazy shit.
Michael is going to call the score.
Go on, Michael.
Now that Lisa has finished her serve, it is my turn to serve. And I would
call
it out as 1-0, and I'm the second server on the team.
No, it was 1-0-2, so we lose the point. You said, you ain't going to say 1-0, I'm the second person. Yeah, 1-0-2.
Your score?
Fuck, you know, you got that wrong. Even I knew that.
Are you the first person to serve the turn, or are you the second person to serve the turn? And remember, that number doesn't stay with you throughout the entire
Jason,
game.
you're American. What do you know about pickleball?
On the right side of the court, when the side out.
Because that's what we watch it.
Okay, so we've already
There's Michael.
Scorekeeping, but now we're going to address what happens at the very start of the game. So if Michael and I are the team that's going to be the first team to serve, we're at a bit of an advantage over our opponents. So when we call the score, instead of referring to myself, the first server, I'm going to refer to myself as the second.
Absolutely nothing.
The reason for that is because we're at an advantage that we get to score points before the other team. They're going to take away one of our servers just for this.
Oh, he's loving it. That is not a flattering shot, is it? With balls in his pockets. It is his balls are below his waist.
You're going to say 0-0-2. You're referring to yourself as the second server.
Oh, man.
As soon as you are done serving, it's a side out going to your opponents.
0-0-2.
Let's think about that, and then what number am I? Actually looking good running it.
Introduction to Pickleball class with Michael and I here today. We'd love to have you come on out and see us here at Pickleball Zone for all sorts of
Pickleball Zone. I mean,
camps,
wow,
and so much more. Come on out and see us.
OR. Also, as OR, Oregon. That's Midwest, isn't it? He's definitely naughty uncle you find in the bush. I mean, that's got 1 million views. Oh the fuck! Holy shizer! The best instruction to Pickleball, probably the only instruction. See, this is the thing. This is what makes me laugh. So, but the first comment here, demonstrating the reasons why the rules are the way they are to make the game more fair. Now, that doesn't make the game more fair. That just makes the game more easy to play, but not necessarily competitive. Surely, in my loose opinion. But, wow, that was comedy gold. Absolute comedy gold. Oh God. Fuck me. I tell you one thing, there were some classic lines in there, weren't there? Absolute classic. I've got to do a Wikipedia. I've got to do a Wikipedia search now on this. Because that's asking for it. This is on my Edge history, not my Google history. I mean, how many people must be playing this? Racket paddle sport. Yes, I know. Pickleball is an indoor-outdoor racket paddle sport where 2-player singles or 4-player doubles hit a perforated hollow polymer ball over a 36-inch high net. Two sides used. Give me the history. There we go. Dare you to write in the comments of the video. That's great, but if you want a real sport, real athletes come out, check out ping pong bricks. I mean, I'm logged in, aren't I? So, okay. Probably haven't got that video. Hang on. Where's he gone? History.
My job is to.
Come on. It's a good introduction. That's it. When did I mute? How did I mute that? Yeah, I was muted somehow. No idea how. Yes. There you go. That's great. If you want real sport with real athletes, check out the Ping Pong Bricks channel. Moist. Comments. Done. It's in there. Moist. There you go. Moist. History of pickleball. This is one I'm more curious about. Oh, golf's mentioned. When Pritchard and Bell, whoever they are, called Joan Pritchard. Game was created in 1965. Hold on a second. Did the intro about a video say it was 1920? 100 years of pickleball. Game was created in 1965 on Bainbridge Island in Washington. The summer home of Joan Pritchard, who was later in Congress. The name of the game became Pickleball, as it reminded me of the pickle boats in Crewe, where oarsmen were chosen from the leftovers of other boats. See, this explains the fairness, how they want the rules to be fair and kind of easy, because it's basically playing with the last picks. I say they want that. When Pritchard and Bell returned from golf on Saturday, they found their family bored. They attempted to set up badminton, but no one could find the shuttlecock, which Pritchard and Bell challenged their kids to devise their own game. Both the adults and kids ended up on the badminton court and began experimenting different types of balls and rackets, including table tennis paddles. See, that's the thing about the table tennis stick, because they were playing table tennis shots watching those guys, but obviously with bigger bats. With a bigger ball. This year, wiffle ball, I've heard that for a long time, was used. Later, the coastal fun ball was found to be more durable, providing a better playing experience. Table tennis paddles were quickly replaced with larger and more durable plywood paddles. Wow. Since its inception, the number of playing pickleball has grown each year, and after 2010, started to be mentioned as one of the fastest growing sports in the USA. Really? is thought to have given an extra boost to growth of sport as people sought alternatives to indoor activities. In 2021 and 2022, the sports and fitness industry officially reported that pickleball had become the fastest growing sport in the USA 2 years in a row. Over the years, the number of players increased to 4.8 million players. Wow. Could be as many as 40 million players by the end of this decade as an estimate. That's bonkers. Experience in other racket sports can easily transfer to pickleball. But I tell you what, I bet you can't take a pickleball player and transfer that to another racket sport. Maybe table tennis at a push, but paddle cannot exceed 24 inches. 0.6 meters. That's quite a long paddle. Cannot exceed 17 inches in width. Sorry, the width of the paddle can't be more than 0.6. That's pretty big. That's like that. They weren't that wide at what they're playing with. Probably wider, 0.43 length. That doesn't make sense. Why would it be wider than longer? Paddle must be made of non-compressible material, and the surface paddle must be smooth from no texture. Wow. You know, I've seen it all, haven't we? We've seen it all. Absolutely seen it all. Right, anyways, that's enough for pickleballing. We were going to look back on the video, weren't we, just to see if that had a comment on the bottom. Oop, there's the lads. We had a comment, but the comment is not showing up, because I think it probably was kicked out by YouTube. Shame. Look at that. Oh. Moist. There's the one thing I've got to show you, if no one's seen it yet. Swiftly turn my defensive into forehand. Here we go. Ah, look at that. Look at that.
Sorry, but not sorry.
Ah, milk. The backhand snap. That was on fire with the backhand. Here we go, watch your way for it, guys. No, next one. Here we go. Oh, was it you, Jace? There's a comment, but no, but it didn't show up, so type it again, I'll put all comments on. Here comes a shot, here it comes. Where's it gone? There it is. He looks so pissed off. Oh, okay, I don't know then. Seven, dangerous man. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm afraid, dude. There's loads of emojis. Oi. That was an embarrassing game, man, I have to say. 10, 11, 1. It's the length, isn't it? Were you in the voice chat for? No, my backhand was on good form. That's not it. Was on good form. Oh, that one. Backhand push. Right, enough of that. Self-gratification. Right. What you sent me, Jace? What are you sending? Are you using your Discord, are you? What are you in Discord for? What do you want in voice chat? Oh, what's that? What's new? Hi ho. Hi ho. Hi ho 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 ho. What voice chat here? Will that just play through? What the fuck? Oh, I just never bothered to set up my audio on thing, did I? Hang on. Bloody poo sticks. Voice and video. Because it's going to come out. Output device. Speakers. System. That one. There we go. Input device. Chat mic. There we go. Test.
There we go. It's better now.
There we go. I never reset my Discord settings. What are you saying, big man?
There you go.
Yeah.
I messed with my voice and video settings. I whenever I race, I put it up to 200, and then I always want to get it right back to 100.
You need a mixer, mate. That's what you need. Oh man, so you never heard of pickleball?
Nope.
No.
I've heard of it. I don't know what the heck it is.
So what's the difference between paddleball? Because I've heard of paddleball.
I always thought it was a pickle-shaped ball or a pickle-shaped paddle.
Oh, have you ever seen a pickle?
Yes.
Pickle's like a cucumber.
Yeah.
How can you have a ball shaped like a cucumber?
No.
There's a phrase that is. This is paddle. Paddle is P-A-D-L-E-L. Paddleball. So what's the difference between paddleball?
I think.
And they're bigger, more tennis-y rackets shape. Oh, I saw this in a shop.
Is that badminton?
It's like squash, tennis, and that is some crazy shit that I would play. I don't mind squash. Not good at it, but fucking hell.
There's too much going on.
That's crazy shit. And you know what? He's like, whoa, no. That's impressive. The fuck?
That had to hurt.
Shit. I'm transfixed. This is impressive. I don't know what kind of ball of it is. If it's like a tennis ball or something slightly softer. But it's got a lot of bounce on it. Oh. That was impressive, that was.
A tennis ball or...
Yeah, I was wondering what that was.
Cyber power PC. You go on the website, click on a PC you like, customize it all you want, click on...
But it's played exclusively in doubles.
When you step onto the court, slide your hand through the strap, hold the racket with a hammer grip.
I did see a shop where we live in the UK that actually was selling these. I did wonder what they were.
Before starting to play. When all players are ready to play, the right to serve first is
I
decided
didn't know there
by
were
a draw.
different grips for a paddle.
The match starts with a serve, which in paddle is taken as
They're like a tennis ball, aren't they?
You drop the ball behind the service line, and after it has bounced, you hit it into the diagonal service box on the opponent's side. The ball must be at or below waist level when the racket hits it. When the ball goes over to the opponent's side after the serve, the first bounce must hit the service box.
No, it's not.
The must not hit the wire fence after the first bounce.
I love how this is meant to be about sim racing now. This is generated into obscure racket sports.
In serving and in play, the ball must always hit the ground before hitting the side or back walls. If the ball fails to cross the net or hits the wall on the opponent's side without bouncing off the ground, the pair who hit the ball loses a point. In play, unlike in serving,
bounce first,
you
then
can
hit
use
the
the
wall.
entire side of the court.
See, this is a better one than the last one you
Comes
watched.
to your side of the court, you can return it with a volley
Yeah.
after one bounce, or by hitting it to the opponent's side using the glass wall on your side. Note that after hitting the floor, the ball is allowed to bounce off one or more glass wall or wire fence, as long as it is returned before it bounces twice. In paddle, the team that wins a ball first gets 15 points, then 30, and then 40.
Yep.
After winning the 4th point, the team wins a serve and the first game.
Oh, so we get the serve for the next game.
If the score is tied 40-40, a team must win 2 consecutive points to win a serve.
Just deuce.
To win a set, you need to win 6 games, with a 2-game difference.
That's tennis. You can get down there.
The score is 6-6. A tie-break decides the winner of the set. To win a tie-break, you need to get 7 points, with a 2-point difference.
I don't think I know.
The team that first wins 2 sets wins the match. Here's a tip. Patience pays off in paddle, and you often succeed by hitting smartly instead of just hitting hard.
So I've started doing something new with
One
people.
more thing.
I
we
always
still need
view
2
their
more
channel
players.
if they have
Don't
nothing.
worry.
I'm like,
Download
oh
Paddle
dear.
Fan app and
But
find
if
people
they have
to play with.
like stuff like sim racing stuff, I'm like, okay, they're real.
Yeah. There's simple more. I think we need to download the app and try and find this girl to play paddleball with.
I wouldn't be surprised if he wouldn't. Or if he does.
There we go.
Don't worry. Download Paddle Fan app and find people to play with.
You know that lad was tapping her up after, eh? Right. I mean, paddle, that looks mental. Right, I want to actually search. Can you play paddleball in the UK somewhere? Paddleball UK. Okay, so the Lawn Tennis Association actually have it on their website, which is surprising. So they call it an innovative form of tennis. No, it's not really tennis, is it? Not many courts in the UK. Nottingham has some. Zoom in. West Bridgeford. So it does count it, doesn't it? Nottingham Paddle Centre. There we go. 4 outdoor courts. Oh, yeah, outdoor. There you go. And we need to find it. We need to go and play paddleball. Gotta be the only way, is it?
How that works.
Oh, it is. It so is. It so is.
You, bud.
That's brilliant. How much is a racket? That's a pickleball paddle. It's £36. Fuck off.
Oh, you can keep those set up. Nothing.
Paddleballs, isn't it?
I was looking on ESS for Advanced Legend Cup setups.
Oh, yeah.
$9?
Mate, I've probably got some setups you can have if you want for a particular car. But you need an A-line. ESS, the 1 hour endurance.
Yeah, that's C, but that's A, but they have a 24-hour. That's
oh, it was. I've probably what car is it?
shoot, I forgot it. I'll tell you in a second.
I've probably got a set for one of the car, maybe. Probably the Ferrari GTE, maybe. On the manuals.
What is this?
You just downloaded Paddle Fan app as well.
Take a look at this.
Oh, the UK one is iPaddle. Oh yeah, you do.
The Legends Ford 34 Coupe.
Huh? That's an oval car.
That's that's oval.
You said the ES at the 24-hour race.
No, but ESS, the website, has setups for that car.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute, the actual ESS series. That was a Legends car. Only the very first road cars.
So I got that the supercar and the Mount Panorama, or however you say it.
Mount Panorama, yeah.
Oh God.
Mount Panorama is an awesome track.
It's fun, but it's just difficult to find a, how do you say it? Not a feel for it, but like find lines and find breaking points, because.
And it's all off camber. It's all bumpy. It's a nightmare track, especially to learn it. I don't actually like racing at Mount Panorama. It's a great track to drive.
That's probably gonna be like another track like the Nürburgring.
Yeah.
I will never drive that.
It's a good
I'll drive
hot
it,
lap.
but I will never race it.
Hot lap indefinitely, but anything else, yeah.
Now I'm going to take a NASCAR to it. Why? Because I can.
Because you can. I think NASCAR are not that dissimilar, especially in next gen, to a V8 supercar, realistically. So any other obscure, Canada versus USA dodgeball. Boom. Nothing else obscure is coming up. I think we found the obscure racket sports for the evening.
Just went from a sim racing channel to.
It was only. I can't remember why we ended up checking something else out as far as have a quick look at this. And all of a sudden,
I was doing school, so I don't know what.
That pickle. When we saw that pickleball, I thought, what the fuck's pickleball? I didn't even know what it was actually, because the court looked different, and they didn't give you any clue in the title what the sport was. So I had to click on the video and I thought, what the hell was this? And then saw an advertising banner in the background saying pickleball. It's like, wow.
That's that series you had your mouse over, the Advanced Legends Cup. Those top ones, that's the car and track, or car.
Yeah. I haven't driven that since I literally started iRacing. That was literally, I think, the first car I spun out on ovals.
I used those to get me to C class. Well,
I didn't like it.
To 3.0 or above to get to C class.
Yeah, you do street stock instead. You leave it that or Legends.
I can do street stock. What's that one track? What is it, Langley, I think? I cannot drive that to save my life.
Langley, that's is that a high bank short oval?
There's no banking at all. That's the
it's that one. Is the flat one? Yeah. That's an awkward one. That is. I
to carry you around the turn.
Yeah, I didn't actually mind that because I think it's more like a road circuit, so I can apply a bit more road circuit mentality to it. Right, what time is it? It is 5 to 12, 5 to midnight. Right, I am going to knock it on the head for the night. We do have work tomorrow, unfortunately. Right, I'm going to sign myself out, boys and girls. Well, it's fallen from grace from sim racing to rackets. Right, let me just log out of Discord. Jace, I will catch you very soon. Next stream Saturday. All being well.
Saturday.
You'll be out probably, won't you know?
Saturday. I might be on.
It'll be Saturday evening, so be there or be square. Right, catch you in a bit, JC boy. How'd the call go? Good. Right, folks, ants, everyone, people of the world. Thank you for watching an eclectic stream. Really, in the end, we've gone from racing a GT3 Porsche at Road Atlanta to racing a NASCAR Ford 150 truck at Darlington to watching pickleball and paddleball. Interesting. But varied. Next stream will be Saturday night, all being well. No idea what we're going to be racing. We'll find something to race. It might even be on a set of corsair or something like that. We'll find something to do because it's going to be the last night of week 12, which basically decides what our licenses are going to be. So I don't think we're going to put anything too much at risk. I hope. We might do. I'm feeling brave. But thank you all for watching. Thank you all for joining in. Thank you all for sharing. And be sure to check out the second channel if you are watching this. Be sure to check us out on mine and Ant's second channel, which is Ping Pong Pre, or Ping Pong Prix to pronounce it properly, but it's Ping Pong Pre, Prix. You can find the description somewhere in the chat if you look back and watch it back live. Yes, thanks all for watching. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for saying hi. Thank you for participating. And thank you for being weird as normal, because that's the name of the game. And I'll see you all soon. Toodaloo.